What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about XCN, OnyxCoin today on this lovely Wednesday morning for me here. We're sitting at about 3.2 cents, looking like we're having a little bit of a good start to this morning here. I know that the day has already been well underway. We've got 9 hours and 34 minutes left. If you guys remember, I actually think maybe I said this. I don't actually think I said this on YouTube. I think I only said this on Discord. It's something that I noticed, and the last day that I noticed it was here at the top, so it's kind of irrelevant now. But on all of these days here that we were moving up, XCN would start the day low, and then in the second half of the day, or at least around the halfway point of the day, it would finish the day strong normally, right? Even on these days where it looks bad, right? Like if we look here, you know, here you sold off to end the day, and that was your top day, right? The big wick of a day, you sold off. But then on the very last candle, you actually came up. You went from a low of 3.1 cents. You went all the way to a high of 4.1 cents. That's not crazy for XCN, but man, that's a 37% pump that you had at the end of the day. And then each one of these, you know, subsequently, if you look here, this was end of the day pump here. This here was end of the day. That was the beginning of a new day, so it was an end of the day pump here. This whole last move that we had, even here, this 16 hours, 16 hours here to 0 hour, that was the end of the day that we topped off. So it's no mistake here that next or the last nine and a half hours in this day might be bullish, right? And especially with the fact that we're breaking out, it does look like we're breaking out. We don't have a lot of volume. I wonder, have we gotten listed on Binance yet? No listings on Binance yet. Is there any news on this? Let's see. Come on now, Grok. Let's see. When will XCN get listed? He's going to say it's not going to get listed unless there's some news that I don't know about yet. Subject to speculation. Yeah. It could happen this week or just a matter of time, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. You know, I don't know when it's going to happen. I don't know when it's going to happen, guys, but my theory this whole time from the very beginning, at least from, I shouldn't say from the very beginning, but from the end of this first pump, I said that it looked like exchange buying, and that if you look at this, Binance is the only coin or the only exchange that doesn't offer this coin. It might make sense that if the biggest crypto exchange in the world, literally Binance itself is the biggest crypto exchange in the world, is the only one that doesn't have this coin, and we're seeing immaculate growth with this, like immaculate volume, just tenacious day after day. That's exchange buying, man. That's what an exchange. You wonder what exchange buying looks like. No coin, you guys, goes from a low to a high of a 21x in 2 weeks' time. No coin does that without exchange buying. I'm telling you that right now. Unless there's something going on with XCN that we're unaware of completely. That's like it's the next big thing. It's about to see hyper usage around the world. That's great too, but other than those, other than fundamentally breaking the laws of innovation in the world or getting exchange listing, to me it seems more likely that we're getting an exchange listing. So here's my theory. This move, when does Binance list XCN? Show me the charts and I'll tell you the news, my friends. Show me the charts and I'll tell you the news. Where is Binance going to list XCN? They're going to list it at the top of this move. Now, is that going to be at 8.1 cents? Is that going to be at 13.7 cents? Is it going to be somewhere in between, or is it going to be up above or down below? Nobody knows. We're trying to figure it out. My assumption would be that the first place to start might be to project out what we've done with this move so far. So I don't know if that would be the right. Let's look at the weekly. Maybe we'll take this because this is our most significant high to our most significant low. Let's look at the daily time frame again. 4 hour time frame maybe. And whenever you started this parabolic move, this initial phase up, you went all the way up to your 1886, tearing through the 1618, but went up above it, found support on it, and you continued to go higher. But initially it was the 1886 that you kind of found resistance around. Okay, that's what I wanted to point out. High to low here. This next stopping point, it wasn't the ultimate stopping point. You did go higher, such as, you know, here, this was not the ultimate stopping point. You did go higher. But here you did stop right at the 1886 yet again. And then you stopped at the 2618. I'm curious, is that where this one was? Was that the 26? You stopped at the 2618. That's crazy. That's kind of cool. It's like a fractal of fibs there. Okay, so then from a high to a low here. Come on now. And this was the Justin Sun kind of crash. Should we take it into consideration? Would this low have been that low if it wasn't for Justin Sun fudding XCN? Maybe it wouldn't have, you know. And in which case these targets might not be as widely respected. Maybe this would be a more appropriate low to take. And in which case we topped right at the 1886. I don't know. I don't know what the appropriate low to take was. The only reason I'm questioning this one, even though it is on the charts, is because this was a panic sell. The people that sold at the bottom here were panic selling on Justin Sun's FUD. The people that were buying at the bottom here was probably Justin Sun and his friends. Right? You know what I mean? Like that's so it's a fake price. I don't know if that low should be considered, and if we mitigate that low at all, you start to come into these 1886 200 levels that we've been topping off. I don't know. It's speculative. It's completely speculative. But all I'm trying to say is, I would assume if this Justin Sun XCN market manipulation FUD didn't happen here, then the low wouldn't have been as dramatic. Therefore, if it wasn't as dramatic, it wasn't as low as that, maybe it was this low. It would have topped off in a very similar area to everything else we've topped off in our fib extensions so far. So now that we've gotten through that, I know the suspense is killing me too, man. High to low here, what's the number say? It says 10.091 cents. 10.1 cents essentially to 11 cents. Now, could we go higher? Yeah. We've seen the 2618 come up a couple times in a couple different ways. XCN, we don't know how high this could go. It could go beyond those targets even, but I think looking at what we've done so far and projecting out what we could do, let's just draw a line here. Okay, from the low here to where I'm expecting that we would go, essentially I'll just draw a little circle right there, boom. That's our little lollipop, right? And then if we zoom out, I get rid of this fib. Maybe I should keep it in a 4-hour basis. Let's go from a low here to a high. Like right whenever you started the move, maybe that's a better kind of line. Let's see, let's try that again. I would say, let's see, when did you really get going here? Because compared to what you were doing before, this is getting going right here. So I guess literally at the bottom there, that is where you started to get going. It's just you really got going. It's parabolic, so it picked up pace. But we're gonna say you started here. This was your low to high. You consolidated. This was your low, but you really started to get going here, right? This was your move. So low to high there, okay? And now we put this line over here. Wow, pretty similar. Wow, pretty similar. It's almost as if we're doing exactly what I've been saying this whole time, which is we are going through a Elliot impulsive wave count where you have 1 impulsive wave to the upside, 2 a consolidation phase, 3 in another impulsive wave, 4 a consolidation phase, and then 5. And in these impulsive wave counts, wave 4 and wave 2 are the consolidation phases. Wave 2 here, wave 4 here, and generally speaking, wave 4 is the smallest wave, which is what led us to believe that we could be breaking out as early as today, and I think we are. I think that's what's happening here. So we're at 3.2 cents. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hit the like button, subscribe if you want to see more content like this. Hidden bullish divergence on the 4-hour time frame. Daily RSI has cooled way the hell off. We also got hidden bullish divergence there. 3-day time frame, what's it look like? It's just hot as hell. This is going to come down at any moment. When's it going to come down? And look at that. It's not this moment because 1 day, 10 hours left. Look at that wick. We're definitely going to finish it here, or maybe not on this 3-day candle, but soon. That's a pretty overextended RSI, right? You're pushing 99. That's just crazy stuff. So I would expect that when does Binance list? Show me the charts, I'll tell you the news. Binance is going to list when XCN, regardless of what day it is, it's going to list whenever the price is at 10 cents, probably 10 cents or higher. If not, at least 8 point something cents. It wouldn't be surprising to me even if they listed it at 8 point something cents. You had a last moment rally where you went to 10 to 13 cents and then you sold. But it's going to be somewhere dramatically higher than we are now in a very short amount of time. I'm assuming, based off the way that XCN likes to move, we might get the news of this listing this week. And if it doesn't happen this week, if we just pumped for who knows why, that might even be better. Because then we still have the potential to get a listing on Binance, and that'll be exchange buying volume 2, right? I'm just saying, who knows why this is pumping. My theory is it's Binance listing. And if that theory is true, by the end of this move, we will have a Binance listing. Hit the like button, you guys. Subscribe. I'll see you on the next one.